A shed update. This is probably going to be a short one of all the ones I've ever done. But anyway, we actually had some storms early this morning, and it's usually when I go make a Kessel run up to the storage. As you can tell by all the non-stop puddles of water here over the tarps. But anyway, it kind of put a damper on making a trip, and I actually don't want to get wet, and because it started turning into a mud hole around here, and I don't want to. I didn't want to get wet or get muddy, but anyway. And yesterday was Saturday, and I had to do. I kind of had to do a toy run. I had some people asking for stuff, and I had to fill some orders. But I had to go dig out some action figures and some vehicles and some personal stuff. Galactica. You know how it is. Female wrestler, but anyway, I had to do a toy run and kind of had to do get everything tarped up real quick. Star Trek equipment, tribble, tricorder. But anyway, I mostly did a toy run, which probably get more into that once I get all the models here, and then once I start filling that up. And then I'll show one when I fill upstairs, because I want to have to get a light for it. But I grabbed a few models. I didn't really get a whole lot to thrown in here, which hopefully next week, if it ain't raining or storming, I'll be able to get some more. There's a failed attempt, and I always keep it as a reminder, because I like to show, models that are half-ass under construction, and that is a 72nd scale Monogram Shuttle that was cut down, added PVC pipe to it, and sculpted with plaster of Paris, because I wanted to make the Ranger 3 from Buck Rogers, and or make the Pumpkin Shuttle from Battlestar Galactica, either one. And I made that 15-20 years ago, but I wanted to keep it just a reminder that, show everyone, what your first kit bashes look like, and also what materials can be used, because a lot of people like to see, because it's a good teaching tool. You can use different materials. You don't have to use, just styrene and putty. You can use, plaster, wood, whatever you have to do for the to make a specialized model. Anyway, I did find an old book that I haven't found and seen and looked at in many, many years. The Famous Spaceships of Fact and Fantasy. This thing is, I think I've looked through this just like the Shep Payne book, just over and over again. Just a wealth of information. It's just a great book. Of course, shows the old, all the classic models of the late 70s. I think there's an X-Wing diorama in here. Ah, yes, always remember the Buck Rogers to make the El Dorado. May have to build that one day. MIG plus putty plus styrene equals El Dorado. I think that's just fantastic. Ultimate kit bash right there. Favorite Viper diorama. I thought there was an X-Wing diorama in here. We'll find it. We got nothing else to do. There we go. I think that's gorgeous. Just simple. Especially just the little vapor moisturizer thing just standing there. Just exquisite. And that's just simple tricks. Placa ink was used to accentuate panel lines. Just gorgeous. Great book. If you never get one, get it. It's I highly recommend it. It is it's a fantastic book. You can read over and over again. For the kits, I'm adding the Disney planes to them. I got I think Skipper's the only one I got of the planes. Oh, excuse me. I got the I got Rochelle, because that is a female pilot. And then in the cars, there should be two females, and I should have them somewhere. I don't know if they're in the house or they are stuck in here. I don't think I moved them in here yet, but anyway. This here is a lunar rover. This was I bought this at a show, as I didn't know what it was, and I had to do some research on it. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it is a resin kit. It's multimedia. You get a photo etch, and it's just an exquisite looking model. I mean, they even got the texture on the moon surface with the boots and everything. It's just gorgeous. And of course, I do like kits that are odd, and I just had to have it. I think that was like 1 or 2 models I actually bought at a show, and everyone else, you know, was just like, usually buy more than that. The astronauts on here are just gorgeous, casted. And so, it's just a unique kit. I have never seen it. And I think I looked them up, but and it's been a couple years, and I can't remember who made it. I think it's 32nd. EVA models. There we go. Gorgeous kit. I really highly recommend it. If you can get one of them too. I thought it was just a unique. And I don't have a whole lot of real space stuff, especially in the resin category. Really that's about it. I did add, of course everyone saw in the last video, added the Bronco car. Adding the Tamiya Samurai figures, of course, to go with the Tamiya giveaways of the 50 cals, which I should have some more of those laying around somewhere, but just basically some odds and ends, stuff like that. Not a whole lot. Since the sun come out, it would do more, but it is just a tad bit on the summer side, and do not want to sweat. So I ain't going to do any model runs in the afternoon. I usually just do them in the mornings, but anyway, hopefully next week I'll have another Kessel run to bring more kits up here and getting closer to being done. But I did add the of course had to add the Ranger to the pile here, and that's just basically current models, what I like to call them. A couple more Star Wars, but you know, we're waiting for Force Fridays so we can get Force Awaken X-Wings and First Order TIE Fighters, so we can add it to the pile and build some, because I actually would like to build a new Star Wars model for just for grins. I think it'd be a blast just do it just to change the pace, but that's what I want to do. But anyway, that's a short video, not a whole lot to go on here in the BHP world. But anyway, hopefully next week I'll have another shed update. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.